One. Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United, direct on the channel for United and football fans, the biggest and fastest growing channel in United States. We are here as United. I'm here with the UK and the US crew. Representing UK is the one and only Vim. You haven't seen it for a long time. Welcome back, Vim.
Hey guys, good to be back. How you all doing?
We are doing great. Representing UK as well, we have Kay, the smiley one. Welcome, Kay.
Happening. Good to be back.
The lone wolf representing UK with myself is the Ambassador Globe Trotting guy, Devin. Welcome back, Devin.
Hey, thanks for having me on again.
Good, good. Right. One step forward, two steps backward. It seems to be the routine for Manchester United. We beat Chelsea, we lose to Brentford. We're probably going to beat Sunderland. I don't even know about that one. And go to Anfield and get demolished. Then we're going to play Brighton the following week. So, yesterday, let's jump right into it yesterday. Devin, Brentford yesterday, how hopeful were you before the game started? Were you thinking this? Because Brentford were poor. They've struggled this season. What were you thinking before the game started? Like, we got this.
My thought process, it was, I've seen this time and time again, where we will step up against the quote big clubs, which we happen to do against the world champions, and then we'll go to the next match, and then we will just absolutely just have a complete stinker. And all I was saying is, let's see if we finally turn the corner. Because it's been far too long now where I've said that the only thing that Manchester United is consistent at is being inconsistent.
Consistently being inconsistent. That's the right word, mate.
Let's see if we've turned the corner. And lo and behold, one step forward, two steps back is the perfect analogy for this.
Right. Okay. Brentford, 17th in the Premier League. This is one of the worst starts of the season. They've beaten us 4 consecutive seasons, including yesterday. But they themselves were not even sure about beating us because they lost 2 of the best players. So the manager, they still beat us. What happened?
Like someone said to me, I thought Keith Andrews would struggle this season. But I've got mates that play my team that are Brentford fans, and they go to the games and watch Brentford. They said basically Keith Andrews, he was part of the coaching system under Thomas Frank, so they've kept him because it's continuity. I don't know if he was the assistant coach or what coach he was, but he's been there for a little while.
Set piece coach.
Yeah, set piece coach.
Well, I think having that continuity, knowing the way they play, he hasn't tinkered too much with the team. They've got good money. They've moved some players on. That Thiago guy they've signed looks like a good player. And Brentford always sign good players, like hidden gems.
For some reason.
We just didn't. It's some of that I'm not shocked at. Away from home, we're going to see more of it this season. Like someone said to me that it's the first time Sesko, Cunha, and Mbemo played together, so it was never going to be fluid.
Right.
Yeah, we just gifted them. Like, again, silly mistakes. It's not even like we got carved open by good play. They're just making stupid individual errors, and yeah, you get punished in the Premier League.
I mean, Cunha was supposed to be fouled. They all stood there like mannequins and statues, like, oh, referee not gonna blow. Meanwhile, that guy lobbed the ball, mate. And Harry Maguire.
Of all the freaking players, it had to be Henderson with the assist, right? It just had to be.
But did you watch it back? Like the guy looked at Henderson looked at him, and it was the instinctive. Like you could see the chemistry. Like he knew straight away once he got the ball, bang. And Maguire's trying to play offside. Like it's just.
He did look offside though. He did look. I thought he was maybe my eyes were being confused, but yeah.
Who looked offside?
Bim.
The first goal.
Thiago's first goal.
I think the confusion was with Maguire. Step forward, step back. Yeah. There's the confusion. What the hell is he doing?
And it was I hate to say it was a good finish as well, because normally
brilliant.
He belted it, mate.
Keepers usually are not supposed to get beaten in your post, but I mean, for a shot like that, like I don't think any keeper was saving that.
No, he belted that shot, mate. He wanted to just kill the keeper, and that was Vim. So before the game, because we're gonna go before the game, were you hopeful? It was Brentford. They're having a poor season. Did you think this was it?
Yes, and I mentioned it several times that they've lost an excellent manager with Thomas Frank. To be honest, I wanted Thomas Frank at Man United. Okay, that was my preference. I thought it was brilliant. Lost an excellent manager. They lost their two forwards, who would get around 40 goals a season between them, Wissa and Buemo. I thought, okay, and they lost. I think they lost someone in midfield as well, right? They sold somebody else. So their team had been severely weakened, although they still got great motivation and morale from last season. But you take away star players and take away a star manager, that is going to severely weaken your team. And we've strengthened. We've taken one of their star players. It was 3 points for us. There's nothing else that should be even possible. We should be going there and getting those 3 points because we've got the upper hand. We've got the bigger squad, and they've got a weakened squad. And we did not take advantage. They just bossed us like Grimsby and other teams boss us. It's completely a complete shambles at the moment. And unfortunately, lot of respect to Ruben. He does know how to unlock this squad. Unfortunately.
Wow. Ouch. So when you look at everything now, the first goal, would you say Altai was at fault for any of the goals, Devin, or it's not really Altai's fault?
The first one, no keeper in the world was saving that. The second one,
he parried it. United defense fast to react.
I'm not faulting him for the parry there because pretty much all you want to do there is just try to cut off the initial pass. It just unluckily went straight into the path of Thiago. But however, that being said, the way how it kind of slid under him, I feel like he could have done a little bit better on that.
Yeah.
It was a reactionary save though.
The third one, yeah, he has to do better on the third one. So it's kind of like I would say he's halfway at fault for the second one, but he's completely at fault for the third one, in my opinion.
Right, Devin, Vim, jump into that one.
The thing is, the loss is not the keeper's fault. I know he's been a little bit dodgy here and there, but this is not on him.
So you're not putting that on him?
No, okay. Because I mean, yes, the parry would ideally go somewhere else, but I saw him. It was a reactionary save, okay, and his focus is on the player and the ball, and that's what the goalkeeper's doing. The players need to be picked up by the defense. They should not be ghosting past us.
Yes,
our defense and midfield ball watch all the time.
Yeah,
and that's why they just ghost pass. And they get into the box. These idiots are not looking around them to see where the players are.
Lack of awareness
and ball watching. So I can't blame the keeper for this. The fault is with the team. And why is the team not alert? Why is the team not picking up players? Why are they ball watching? Why are they not being told to stop doing this and making the same mistakes again? Why are you playing your slowest player to try and catch up people on the offside trap? It should be Euro there who's got pace. It should not be Maguire there in central. All these mistakes, unfortunately, go slightly beyond the team itself. I think it's probably to do with the coaching, maybe.
I think the other thing that you also have to say is Bayindir also made some great saves.
Oh, he did. He could have been worse, mate. He could have been worse.
Give him credit for that as well.
Right, especially those two set-piece corner kicks, those two headers that we couldn't even deal with. And Maguire was in front of one of them, and the guy out-jumped him. Then Alta had to scoop the ball over the post. This was all in after they had gone 2-0 up. Okay, Alta fault. I mean, any of the goals you say he was responsible for all the goals, one of the goals, two or three goals?
The third one, I'd say, like, positioning.
He came too far out.
The second one, if you're not going to parry it wide, you can't parry that to the middle of the goal, which it is harsh, but like there's a stat about Bayindir that I've said previously. Nearly half the shots that go to the goal go in. He doesn't really make a lot. He doesn't save enough. Like the whole point of a keeper is to stop shots. Like I don't know what the stat is now, but there was a stat I think 2 or 3 games ago where 21 shots were had, 12 goals went in. Like,
do you think Onana would do better?
No.
He'd saved more. Maybe he'd make more mistakes.
We would have been battered 7-1.
I always said that Bayindir isn't good enough anyway. Like when people say
then why send Le Mans not playing? This guy was an amazing shot stopper in his league.
they've clearly seen someone that is not ready to.
No, it's Ruben is way too cautious.
No.
He's not.
I don't think
Look at Man City, right? They bring in their new players straight away from game one, game two.
Yeah, but
He's taken time with Sesko. Okay, fair enough. Maybe for whatever reason he needs to. He's got travel sickness or whatever. But you're bringing in all these big money signings. Play them, expose them a little bit. You can bed them in slowly, like you do at school, or you just say, "Look, boys, you're here in the big time.
One at a time. Let him finish. Okay, then you rebuttal him.
Let's crack in." I know what you think about this, but personally, other teams are doing it, and they're not exposing all the big players straight away. But you see City do it.
Hold on.
City have done it with Donnarumma.
Right.
City have done it with Rangers. Look, the thing is, right, Sen Lemens is a great shot stopper. I don't know if you know much about him.
Yeah,
he's the top keeper from his league. Now, if we've got two faltering keepers and you're saying Bayender's at fault for goals, then why don't you bring in the other keeper? We've got rid of Onana. No one's happy with Bayender, so you've got to get Sen Lemens because he's the future, right? You've got to expose him in his games, and Brentford would be a great game to expose him with.
Okay. Okay, what's your rebuttal? What's your rebuttal to the keeper situation?
Before I was saying anyway, before the Onana situation, obviously Onana situation got worse during the season, so they weren't planning to replace him. Bayindir was never going to be a number one. Even a number two, I don't think he's good enough. But because he was but I think the big problem was Onana asked for a new contract, even though it was shambolic, to make up for money that we lost from not being in the Champions League. So in their head, they're like, how dare you ask for a pay rise when you've not even played well? And then obviously they want to take away.
Big reason why we knocked out of Champions League as well too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then you find Lemens, who's 23, played at Club Brugge. He's not played at any big clubs. He's 23. You don't see many young keepers in the Premier League that.
How old is David De Gea when we signed him?
21.
And he struggled. Remember on crosses, and we had a.
He
still played him.
David De Gea was bad.
We still played him, and we exposed him to the Premier League, and he did struggle.
We had Rio, we had Vidic, we had a great team. So putting a keeper. Look at Man City when they had Claudio Bravo.
Remember he did last. What season? One season.
David De Gea was 20 years old when he signed for Manchester United.
There you go. We lost a lot. He was dropping everything that came in the air.
They were saying he's like Dracula dropping crosses. That's what he said.
Yeah, but Sen Lemens has got a great record for catching the ball, claiming the ball in Belgium.
Dracula,
but he's got a great. He's one of the. He's a great shot stopper, and he's got amazing ball.
One at a time.
Champions League in the big clubs. Donnarumma has been playing since.
Yeah, but we're not in no Champions League. We're in one league now.
No. But you can't compare Elements to Donnarumma.
And we're playing at teams that are at the bottom of the league.
Both of you said your
anyway,
point.
look, we've got to see him at some stage, right?
All right.
You accept that Bayende is not good enough to be number one.
Do you agree? Devin, do you agree, Vim, that we should have started the new keeper, or are you with Kay, whereby it's still not good, it's still too early to throw him right in?
I have to think that we should have brought him in for this match because
the Brentford game.
Yes, because you would have had this match as well as Sunderland to kind of get your feet used to the Premier League before Liverpool coming up. And
right.
on top of that, in between there, you also would have had international break to work on a few things as well. Now, with that being said, obviously we know how good he was in the Belgian leagues. We know that the Premier League is a much more physical as well. So I hear that side of it as well. But sometimes you just got to get thrown into it so you figure out exactly where you're lacking and what you need to work on. That's what happened with De Gea, and he got better. But you keep on delaying this, we're also delaying that at the same time. So it's this season right now. It's as much as I hate to say this, like I'm almost starting to think this season is another wash off.
Yeah, wow. I feel that as well.
It's a bit early. You don't think it's a bit early, guys? We're not even taking.
We've got the worst start in how many years?
The reason why I'm saying this, yes, I know we had a tough start to the season and everything.
A tough one, mate.
But we're losing to teams that we should have no business losing to already.
Right.
So
I see your point. I see your point.
So you go in with this now, and it's going to be a lot on this goalkeeper. I know it. It's going to be a lot of pressure on him because every single thing that you do is going to get scrutinized like 10 times more than pretty much any other club except maybe Real Madrid. We all know this already. So he's going to have to be a very mentally strong person to be able to cope with this.
Right.
But my problem is not with him or the club, is with the fan base. The second that they start seeing any little glimpses like this, they're not going to realize that he needs to go through is what David De Gea went through. It's going to be everybody's all instant success FC. And so that's going to be the problem right there.
Wow.
Can I just tell you a couple of things about
Quickly,
sentiments?
go on.
We'll move on from this goalkeeper situation, right? So just doing some basic analysis on him. Key strengths. He's got elite shot stopping. He's a phenomenal shot stopper, saving significantly more goals than expected based on the quality of shots he faced. He uses his entire body to make saves. And he's effective with low saves using his feet as well, which is what David De Gea was good at. He's a penalty specialist. He's particularly good at stopping penalties, saving 4 in his previous season in the Belgian Pro League. He's a proactive cross-claimer. While he needs to improve his overall command of the box, he's a very proactive in coming for crosses, a skill that stands out in data. And mental strength is described as calm, humble, and a quiet leader with a strong mentality, resilience. And he's got excellent distribution skills using both feet and can vary height and pace of his passes, demonstrating intelligent and distribution choices. This is why we bought him. It's for the future.
Okay. Right. Okay. Right. How important was that Bruno Fernandes miss? Okay. Was that the turning point of the game? If he had scored, do you think we'd lose that game?
No, I think they just went flat after he missed the penalty. But it's like anything. Key moments in the game. If you've got a penalty, Brentford the crowd go flat, the energy changes. Once he missed the penalty, it's like Fulham. The crowd, we were away against Fulham as well. The crowd get excited. The team feel like, yes, we've got something to fight and hang on for. So it's just unfortunate. Like, players miss penalties. He doesn't miss a lot of penalties. I know he's missed 2 this season, but Keller's a very good keeper. And he saves a lot of penalties. Remember Liverpool?
But did you think he played that? Do you think that penalties were well taken properly? I don't think he took that properly.
He didn't strike it cleanly. He thought he was going to send the keeper the other way. And the keeper guessed right. It's unfortunate. But Keller's not a bad keeper. Remember at Liverpool? He made some saves when Alisson got injured. He came on and made some saves. So it's not like he's a crap keeper.
Oh, was he Liverpool's?
He's a Liverpool second keeper.
Wasn't there a joke about him having a hole in his glove or something?
Yeah, he was the backup, and the only reason why he left is because he wanted first few minutes.
Right.
Remember when he came in for Alisson? He was amazing.
He had a very good stint with them as well.
Yeah.
He did.
I was wondering, I've seen him somewhere. Like, I could not place where I've seen this keeper.
Yeah,
there were 2 Liverpool players in that team. Yes,
it was Henderson as well as Keller. Yeah. Sorry.
Wreaking their revenge on us.
Right. So, Devin, Bruno scores. Do we lose that game?
I think we draw.
Vim, Bruno scores that penalty. Do we lose?
Yeah, it's either a lose or a draw. I can't see us winning it because Brentford were just a better team all the way through the game. But Bruno needs to.
Sure?
Yeah, from what I was seeing, they were peppering our goal at some stage. They were much better. They were more alert, playing with more intensity. We looked devoid of ideas, especially in the forward half of our team. They were just devoid of what to do. There's no pattern of play I'm seeing. They don't, like, someone gets the ball and it's just like hoof it into the box. Someone hopefully will get to it. There's no real great interplay, playing tippy-tapper football and building up the play and staying close to each other. When a player gets it, it's like they're expecting him to do everything. And I just saw blind crosses coming in. Sesko was always ready, waiting for a cross to come in. Nothing was coming to his head. It was like when Ollie was failing at the club. It was just hit and hope type of football.
Right.
So it just reminds me of that again.
So you're saying he scores that penalty, we are drawing, but we're not winning that game. So it means from everything, from what you've all said, that penalty was very pivotal to this game. Yeah. Very pivotal. and
Yeah,
it came
and
at that was I think it was 10 or 15 minutes to go when he missed it,
yeah,
and the heads all dropped. I
yeah.
mean, you could see Bruno's body language. He was upset, but honestly, when you look at the way he hit the ball, it wasn't well struck
It
at
was
all.
poor.
There
It
was no
was
Yeah.
poor.
power in
It
it.
was
So
poor.
it doesn't help that there was a 4.5 minute delay. I don't know why
Yeah.
they were doing
So what the hell
substitutions
are they doing
while
with
he's
themselves?
taking a penalty. They should not be doing substitutions like that. So I think the
Exactly.
referee
I
was a
think it was
complete
all
arsehole.
psychological.
Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah, that is going to play on someone's mind. Yeah, you're standing there, you're trying to keep focus and do your routine. You said it before, and I go through a routine in preparation for a penalty. Why would you draw that out for 4.5 minutes, doing all these substitutions?
But they
The
also
referee should not
they
allow
did a
that.
VAR check. Remember, they did a VAR check for a
Yeah, they
sending
did.
off.
Yeah, the
Plus
Shambles. Like, he should be sent off.
substitutions.
I think they did two. I think it was two VAR checks actually, because the
Yeah,
first one was
plus
the penalty, and then the second one was for the red card.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
But can you imagine that you're in a hostile stadium, you're waiting 4.5 minutes to take a penalty, you're getting booed at.
So the
You
next,
don't tell me that's going to affect you.
that
That would affect anyone.
You're not wrong. So if that's the case, why not have somebody else stand there, and then once everything is clear, then you have them come in there.
But
Exactly.
did he know? Did he know that it's going to take 4.5 minutes?
yeah, he would have known that. He would have known that.
Because he was holding the ball for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know he was looking down. He was trying to stay
And
focused.
they all know.
You know, he
Bruno
got
knows
distracted
penalty.
last time with the referee bumping into him, and that set him off.
Yes.
And this thing yesterday did not help him either. But that being said, penalty takers, bam, top corner, fire it in. Yeah,
I
if you can do
remember.
it, fire it into the corners,
I remember.
like Harry Kane does.
I don't remember if you guys remember. If you remember when Ronaldo's at Real Madrid, when they played Juve in the semi-finals,
Yeah.
someone got sent off in the last with Buffon,
Okay.
and there was a battle. They wanted to fight the
It's
ref.
a
That
fight.
went on for
Yeah,
5
it's
minutes.
intentional.
Huh?
Yeah, it's intentional.
Yeah, Ronaldo did not. He did not flinch. But Ronaldo's
But
different. I get it.
Ronaldo's different. Ronaldo's a killer for that goal.
So even Ronaldo wouldn't appreciate that 4.5 minute wait.
No, it's
I
too
don't
long.
think anyone would
I don't
like
think
that.
he would care. I don't think he would care.
But it's
still
you've got to
affection.
kind of maintain that focus for a lot longer.
Yeah.
I think any penalty taker would hate
It's a
that.
long time on the pitch to wait.
It's a long time.
And you don't
yeah.
know when it's going to come. Like, you're just waiting around until the ref's ready.
Yeah.
Like, 4 minutes could feel like 10 minutes probably to a player.
When I take a penalty, and okay, I know you play football and you guys do. When I take a penalty, I want it over and done with. I don't want the crowd looking at me and jeering and saying some shit.
Guys,
I want to take that penalty and bam.
is this
So why
what we
don't you
do-
go
is
to the
this-
Ronaldo mode?
is
Just
this
talking
what we
about
reduce
penalty
our-
Take them all out.
He's not Ronaldo. He's not Ronaldo.
Right.
He's
Let's
no
use this
Ronaldo.
opportunity to welcome another UK resident, one and only Mr. Fortress. Ken, welcome to the show.
Hey guys, I'm livid hearing what people are saying on this call. Are we trying to justify the penalty
Dude-
miss? Are we trying to say
Dude, we're
that?
talking
No,
about
no,
penalties.
no,
You just
no,
jumped in
no,
right
no,
Right. So,
just now.
Vin,
We're having
hold on.
a conversation,
Okay.
dude.
So,
I
Ken,
thought we were trying to make an excuse for Bruno because
Ken,
it's
the
Mate, we
Ken,
haven't followed the rest of
question
the
is,
conversation.
Ken, the question is, was that penalty pivotal? Had we scored, would we still lose that game?
yeah. We would have
If he
lost the
scored,
game.
we still have lost it?
Yes, we would have lost the game.
No,
It could be
maybe you
lost
didn't hear
3-1.
what I said. If he scored,
We
making
would
it
have lost the
2-2.
game.
God
We
dang.
would have lost the game because
All
the
right.
game finished 3-1, not 2-1.
But it was 2-1 at that point. So.
It was 2-1 at that point.
It was 2-1 at that point, but how
So
many
that was
times
the equalizer.
United get the score equalised and end up losing? You know, whereas all I see with this guy, you've got to call a spade a spade. This is not working, guys.
So what?
You know,
What
it's
Ken
got
is
to
trying
go.
to say is, even if
I
we
don't
had
know.
scored that penalty, we were gonna lose that game 3-2. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, or 4-2. The
I-
game should have been won and done and dusted before half time.
Tim, we've got to get to the burning question, mate. Rather than like talking about individual players, I think we need to get to the burning question. And it's the man, Ruben himself.
So as it is now, we've lost to Arsenal, lost to Liverpool, lost to Arsenal, lost to City, lost to Brentford, lost 3 games, right? And we won 1, drawn 1. Have we lost any more? Who else have we lost to?
Are we talking just the league?
No, just the Premier League. Just the Premier League.
Grimsby Town,
No.
Does that count?
No, don't that count.
League Two.
That was Onana's last game for the club.
It does need to be taken into consideration.
That needs to be taken into consideration. That was embarrassing.
Where this question is going, I think
Just EPL. So Arsenal, Man City, Brentford. That's it, right? Those 3 games we've lost, right? Or is there another game?
What was the Fulham score in the end?
1-1.
When we drew that game.
Bruno missed the penalty in that one.
Yeah.
Probably would have won that as well.
Just had to bring that back after he bumped into the ref, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this season we have beaten Burnley and Chelsea, and that's it.
So that's it.
And
we
analyze
drawn
those games.
1-2 and drawn 1 and lost 3. Yes.
Anyway,
That's
we've
it.
got 7 points from
7
6
points.
games.
2
which is
wins,
shit.
2 wins and 1 draw, which is 7 points out of 18, which is just under 40, just under 50%. So running at 45% momentum, kind of. We have
But if
Sunderland
you look at the
next
games
week.
we won,
Yes.
if you look at the games we won as well, they were all fortunate, very fortunate. You know, Burnley, last minute goal. Chelsea, we wouldn't have beaten Chelsea.
10
the
men
red card.
Chelsea.
That's why. That's why. Just
He was 10 against 10. Don't forget, 10 against 10.
Yeah, but I'm going to challenge that. Liverpool, every game they played this season,
They
were
scored in the
looking to
last
win it.
minute.
Yeah,
Don't
but
they-
they won.
don't they-
They won the games.
Yeah.
They've won the
Well,
games.
look,
There's a
you
reason
need luck.
why
Yeah, but
they've
you
won
need
the
luck,
games.
innit? And they're champions and a settled team.
But didn't they score a goal in the last 10 minutes for 6 games in a row?
Yeah, against
Something like
Burnley.
that.
The last week penalty by Salah.
That's what United
Against
used to do back in the day.
That's what we used to do. That's what I tell my Liverpool friends. I go, this is how Manchester
But we
United
score
used to play.
goals. The problem is they're free scoring. They'll score goals.
Yeah.
Generally.
So-
But they've got belief as well. They
They got
never
belief.
give
But
up.
they're winners. They've
But
got
Crystal
winners in their
Palace is the team to beat right now. They are
18
the
unbeaten.
team in form.
18 unbeaten right now.
18
Yeah.
unbeaten. They
18
won the
unbeaten.
FA Cup.
Wow.
They won the FA Cup, won the Community Shield. So they beat Liverpool twice. They beat them in the Community Shield, beat them again yesterday. And that game yesterday, Alisson was on fire. Had it not been
Right.
for him, it would have been a massacre.
It was.
Uh, It was one. I mean, I didn't know that Crystal Palace played that well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to play them right now.
And you know what the crazy part about it is? Guess what formation they play?
3-5.
Our formation.
Same as us.
Guess what formation? And
Our formation.
So, what's the name of the manager?
Ruben Glasner.
He was there last season as well, right?
Yeah, he's been there.
Imagine if we swap the 2 managers for 2 games. What would happen?
no, you need more than 2 games because the players will step up for this
All
first.
right. Imagine we
match.
swap the managers for 5 games. What would happen?
I wouldn't want to play Crystal Palace right now. No way. Because
No, the managers. They play the
So
same
the
systems,
problem-
but you swap them
problem
over.
with this, it goes back to Roy Keane has described the team already. How many times now? The Leopards don't change their spots. How many times have we seen it where these players down
Look,
tools,
Oli
a
will
new manager comes in,
but
they
no, I
play
don't.
No,
well,
one
they
at
play
a
well
time,
for-
one at a
let me-
time.
let me
We
finish.
can't keep blaming players again. That's what we always do as fans. We always blame
But
players.
let me finish. Let me finish for this right now. What I'm going at with this is how many, like we go back, how many managers has it been where the players will step up for the first 2-3 matches, playing out like incredible, and all of a sudden start going back into the same patterns, not
We've seen it multiple times.
Yes. How many times have we seen that?
Multiple times.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you can't keep.
Now,
changing
with that
managers.
being said, I'm going to this as well. With that being said, the manager cannot be making stupid decisions like
No, you
playing
can't.
over Euro as well.
But the thing is, Devin as well, right? Is that Crystal Palace don't really make a lot of mistakes, whereas we make a lot of mistakes. So we keep making mistakes.
But the next, and then
So is that
Isn't
because
that down to the
because of the
individual
players?
personality?
Are they making mistakes on
issue.
purpose?
It's a
Or are they
mental-
being
One
played
at a
in
time,
this-
one at a time. Devin, finish.
It all comes down to the mentality, and I'm talking the mentality of the club as a whole.
Right.
Do you
These players, the second they get any bit of adversity,
Yeah, but do you think?
Hold on.
They put their heads down and everything as well. Where is that leader that's going to push them through this to get to the end?
But it's not the individual leader. Like we bought Embuemo and Cunha. Do you think they have the wrong mentality? Because
No.
they were successful at the previous clubs, but they're also making mistakes now.
I know. I just think that there's a lack of chemistry with the front three because they haven't played
I think there's lack of chemistry throughout the whole
and then on
squad.
top of that, with that being said,
They need to
they're
go
not
out
getting
for a
that much
night out or
service
something.
Okay. All right.
Let me say something.
Let me bring in Kay. Kay, where we are going now with this?
The
Whereby
problem is,
Mhm.
everyone's saying about Palace, they're a settled team. The
Right.
spine of the team hasn't changed.
Right.
We've not had a settled spine of a team For how long? When was
They've
the last
also
time we
sold
had a
their best
settled spine as
players.
a team?
They've also sold their best
Yeah, but you
players,
can sell your best players if you've
and
got
they're
spine.
still the same.
One,
Eze,
Ken, let's
Yeah,
K
but
finish.
you can sell your good players and still have a good spine of a team. If you don't have a solid spine of the team, that is so disruptive. If your spine is because players can come in and fill in and do a job, but if
But
your spine
that's
is your team,
central spine.
yeah, because you got to remember you've got to work on partnerships.
And
Like if your
is
partnerships are not solid, then
That's why.
everyone's second
so
guessing everyone.
quick
Oh,
one,
let him
K.
finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. I want
Yeah,
K
Dean
to finish.
Henderson,
Yeah.
is he part of that spine?
Yes.
Yeah, completely.
Yes.
And we
Yeah.
had that keeper, and we let him
And
go.
he's the keeper that we should have kept. But Ollie told him a lie. He got pissed off and then left.
Yeah. And then keeping Gay was very crucial as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
And
they sold him, didn't they sell him?
No. Look, deadline
they
day,
were
no,
about they were about to, and then Glasner said he would walk if they did.
Yeah, he said
Right,
he was
Wow,
leaving.
is that what happened?
Yeah,
Is that
Yeah,
what he said?
deadline day.
yeah. You're not gonna
Wow,
sell
more
my
power to him.
captain 2 days before the
You
transfer
can't
window
sell a
closes.
captain on deadline day. You can't sell your captain
No
to
way.
start
Yeah,
before the season. No way.
United
especially
will
to
do.
Liverpool.
That's the kind of stuff
People
United
forget.
will do.
People forget Mateta is a French international. Like people say, like Mateta, like he's just some any guy. Like he plays for France.
I
Like,
didn't know
he's
that.
been in French squad.
guys,
We have
I'm
international
getting
players too.
frustrated.
No.
We have
But
international
look,
players as well,
you got to
but
remember, there's no stability in our team.
This,
Palace,
there's a belief at
this
Crystal
is
Palace.
it's
they
just
they they
excuses.
can go out and win,
I
and
kind
they
of
support
would
each other, and they fight for each other.
it's not
Right.
even
Fight for
that.
each
They're
other.
a team.
Absolute
We
excuses.
But
don't
also,
Let me bring
they know
in.
how to play
Let
the
me
system.
bring in. Let me bring in Ken. Ken, you have a lot on your chest to bring out. Let's go.
Guys, it's just ridiculous to hear what fans are saying. We've reduced the mentality is so low that we're making flimsy excuses for everything. They've got a manager that's come in within a year. This guy came in last year. Within a year, he's won the FA Cup. He's won the Community
Community
Shield,
Shield.
and he's got them playing football top three. They've sold virtually what's his
Eze.
name?
Well,
Eze,
as in Olise,
Olise. They've sold
At least it was
Olise.
before.
He's transformed the team. The team are playing a lot better.
Transformed.
These are the
Let
guys.
Ken finish, please.
These are the
Let's let
guys
him
that
finish.
were almost relegated, right? The previous manager, what's his name? Vieira was struggling with these guys.
No, he
know,
started well, Vieira. Vieira started well with him, and then he fell off.
They were 10th, whatever. This guy's come in and turned the corner. We still do not. There's nothing wrong with saying, guys, we haven't got the right manager in place. We can sugarcoat it. We can blame the players. We still haven't found. It took Liverpool how many attempts to find the right man? We need to start sacking managers. If it's, get a contract in place where the team or the club defines the strategy of the football we want to play, and we bring in managers to fit that philosophy. It doesn't work. I'm sorry, you've got to go.
So, quick
You know?
question, Ken. Quick question. I'd never heard of Oliver Glasner before he joined Crystal Palace.
I have. He won
If
the
he didn't
Europa
go
League
to
as well.
go to Palace and he came to our club, would he have succeeded?
I think he would have.
We don't know that.
I think for me personally, he's the ideal candidate we need for this in the Premier League. We need someone. We've tried all these foreign managers coming from all these chicken and chips leagues. In in Sporting, it's not working. They come here stubborn as a goat. They don't want to make any adaptations. We need people. We need someone in the Premier, someone that's got Premier League experience. And I think Glasner or Iraola, we need to start looking at those two. One of those two, ideally, because this Amorim guys.
Devin, do you agree? Do you agree with Ken?
So the only thing, because first of all, I agree with Ken that if we get rid of Amorim, we need to go all out to get Glasner. I agree with that part.
Wow.
The part that I start to question right now is, what is the first thing that you want to see Glasner do if he gets a job? Ken.
I've got an answer.
Yeah, I would bring it. So we got Diego Leon, who again, up and coming, one of the top talents in South America, hasn't had a kick. You got Kobe Mainu there, not playing. We're playing players out of position. When was the last time we played the same defenders? This guy has never done it in how many games? Every game there's a change in back four. The players don't know what they're doing. He's constantly chopping and changing. So the first thing I want to see is an established team. You know, real coaching. We want to see players in the right positions, and we want managers that can come in and set us up in a good way. Not this runner. Did you see what happened yesterday with Brentford? This is what we see every single time, where the centre backs are expected to track the strikers and midfielders into midfield and vacate all that space behind them. Look at the first goal against this goes on
The
every
first
week.
goal was a long ball where
The
they
first
all
goal
stood
is
and
shocking defending.
expected a free kick, and they
No.
all froze.
It's
The
shocking
third goal
defending.
was a mistake from a player that Ken just mentioned. Did you know
Yeah.
who made that mistake?
Kobe.
Colby made a bad mistake there. He was
Exactly.
lapse of concentration. He didn't control the ball and he gave it away on the edge of the 12-yard box. At that point,
You
we were
can't do
done.
that. Yeah.
No, you can't do that. And this is why he keeps getting dropped, because I think he has his lapses of concentration, or he doesn't have
Rob, why are we
that speed
playing
of.
Maguire and Shaw in
Maguire should
2025?
not even be on that pitch. He
So
should
for the
not.
first
We
goal,
mentioned this
Euro
before
would
you
have done a
joined, by the
better
way.
job.
Maguire should
But
not be
you
that
know
last
goal,
that
the
last
first
centre
goal,
back.
as a centre back,
Mm.
you either attack the ball, and another centre back shouldn't be that far away from you.
Yes.
What Maguire did, he tried to gamble and cheat, and he got caught out.
Are you talking
And as
for
a
the
centre back, you can't gamble. As
Are
a
you
centre
talking for
back,
the
you've
first
got
goal?
Yeah, talking about the first goal.
The first
Okay,
goal.
yeah.
As a centre back, I play there. You got to attack the ball or drop. You can't drop. It's one of the basic rules you learn as a centre back. You can't play offside if there's no pressure on the ball. Henderson said that all the time on the ball, no pressure. You can't step up when it's like that. Like, it's rule number one. You don't step up when there's no pressure. And what he tried to do, he almost got away with it. Like, he tried to step up, and then he's like, "Oh shit, drop!" But he's not quick enough to recover. Someone like Kyle
Euro.
Walker back in the day, they
Euro.
recover on that.
So was it Maguire's positional play for that ball that
It's
caused that
decision-making.
first one? Or
No, it's
should he have
decision-making.
been closer to
He was in the
Thiago?
right position. If you watch it back, he stepped up and then thought, "Oh shit," and then dropped back. You can't step up and play offside if you don't know.
And also,
like I said, there's no pressure on the ball. You got to attack the
and
ball.
also the other thing is, like, from all of us, what is one of the things that we all were taught, like, from playing at junior level?
Cover. You need the cover.
Well, you play until the whistle. All
Yeah.
the players go off expecting, okay, a foul to be given. No,
Yeah, at that side of the box, at
whistle
the end
does
of the
not
field.
go. And so that allowed Henderson to have that time on the space to spot out Thiago.
Yeah. It was just stupid because the Cunha got fouled, fine, but the ref did not blow. Why did all United players just sit back like looking at the ref? No, carry on.
And that
They always do that.
That
They switch off.
there goes along with what I'm talking about with the mentality as well, where it's wrong.
That's it. It's mentality.
The
Because
thing is that
that is a schoolboy mistake. You learn that at schoolboy level. You play till the whistle.
Take to the whistle. Yeah.
But the thing is, right? The coach sees this. He sees all of this. So would he not reprimand them, saying,
I would
"Don't
assume
do
so.
this.
I
Don't do this if you ain't got enough pace. Don't this." He's seeing all the mistakes. He's watching it all
No,
back.
but
Right.
Why is he not telling him off?
They're
They
professional
reprimanding
play
them.
footballers.
week in, week out. So, like, what's the point in saying something then? If you're not gonna have the what's the right? If you're not gonna drop the player for making these mistakes, what incentive is there for the player to want to change?
The reason
I mean,
I heard the reason
he does
brought in. Yeah, go
drop
on, Vin.
players. He does drop players, like he dropped Garnacho and things like that.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
you know, if Maguire hasn't got the pace and he hasn't got the ability to try and catch people out on offside
But
trap
that wasn't even
like
pace,
that,
was
then he should tell him, "Don't do it. Just use your physique, use your muscle, and stop him attacking the goal. Just
Right.
get in his
Stay
way.
with the man.
Even
Just stay with the
take a
man.
professional foul if you have to.
But
Don't
Maguire
bloody
should not
try
be
and do
the
something you
starting
One
can't
at a
do."
time. One at a time. One at a time.
we're
Okay,
talking
okay.
about a very, very experienced professional football that's played for how many years? A
Maguire.
manager doesn't need to tell you that. I play centre back.
Maguire, we all know Maguire is slow. We all know
It's
it.
not that it's slow. It was his decision making in that
It's
job.
a
in that-
decision.
Why is he starting?
He decided to go forward. Then
He
like,
tried
oh
to
damn.
step. That's why he
So-
got caught out.
Yeah. This is on Maguire, right? But
Yeah.
would you play him? Would you continue to play him?
The reason I found out the reason he was selected yesterday
got to
was for the
play
set pieces. That
Yeah,
was the reason they
exactly.
Yeah, but
selected him to play.
that's the problem. That in
So-
itself is the problem with this manager, because we should be going into that game imposing our football to Brentford. And this is the issue I have with Amorim, because he's very negative. His mindset and thinking is very myopic and negative. He always thinks, how do we stifle the opposition, as opposed to thinking, how do we win this game? How do we impose ourselves? How do we go to Brentford?
You're saying he's adapting to the opposition instead
Every
of
manager
making
does that.
our
Every manager does
He's
that.
more conscious about losing as opposed to going out to win the game, and that's why he's the wrong man for this job. He was remember, I said it on this call that we needed to go all out for Amorim. I was the one pushing for Amorim, but he's come in and he's proven to be the wrong person.
So now you're pushing for him out.
Yes, absolutely.
It was a 1 year experiment, right? It's a 1 year experiment.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Quickly,
Guys. Quickly. Vim, yesterday's performance, 1 to 10. What are you giving United performance yesterday? Just the score.
One.
Devin.
Is it possible to give a half a point?
Yeah.
No fractions.
Ken.
Zero.
Huh?
Zero. Okay.
We didn't hear you. You kind of mumbled. What did you say?
He said zero. He says zero.
I'll say
zero.
But I'll change. Okay, I just remember Sesko scored, so I'll just say one.
That was a nice goal from Sesko. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
How many attempts?
3 times, make the effort.
It took 3 tries to get it in the net, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't watch the whole game live, so I can't really give a score. I'll be honest with you.
Really?
I only really watched a bit of highlights and stuff.
The
like
highlights
Match
you
of the
saw.
day?
What did you give them? The highlights. What you saw?
Maybe 4.
No, it was no different from what you can see if they put in the extra 30 minutes of the highlights. It's the same shit.
You know why I give 4? Because I looked at the stats, and we actually had more shots than them. I think we had the same amount of
Off-target shots.
No, but we had the same amount of shots on target. We had more possession. We made more passes. So just looking at the stats shows me that we didn't get battered. But looking at
The
stats,
first 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes, we were struggling.
Like I said, I didn't watch the game, so
Right.
I'm
First 20 minutes, we were
from the
struggling.
highlights.
We had to.
They were bossing us.
Yeah, first
Jay.
20 minutes.
I was watching the game.
Dominated the whole game. We don't dominate games away from home.
That long throw to the near post was giving us a lot. Firstly,
Did you see, Devin, what you said when Harry Maguire gave away that throw in near our goal, and Jordan Henderson was like almost clapping him, like it was mocking him. He didn't need to kick the ball out there. He could have just hoofed it forward. He could have gone back. But again, decision making, and he forced an error out of him, and he gave them a nice little throw in, where they've got good throwers.
It
And
seems
Jordan
throwing
Henderson
is
was
the
clapping him.
new.
It was complete mockery.
New set piece.
These are a big part of football. Have you not seen? If you've watched a lot of games this season, Arsenal game today, corners and set pieces.
Yeah.
Like people are going the pet football now that everyone used to play. It's dying out. Set pieces.
Everybody is playing 20 Pulis football now.
United's long throw specialist is Dalot. He's the only person who has the long
Dalot
throw.
needs to go, man. Dalot he's gone
Yeah.
backwards. What was
Yeah, he has regressed.
The
Brentford had 22 throw-ins.
Right.
They've got good throwers, long throwers. They had 22 throw-ins.
We need a Rory Delap on our team. It sounds like then.
Yeah.
The problem with United's back line is there's stats saying that crosses and balls in the box, that's a weakness. So teams target that. And when you haven't got a spine of a team with a keeper and a centre back pairing to dominate that, you're gonna come unstuck. Until we get settled back line and a keeper that's dominant, you're gonna always have those problems.
But also the defensive unit doesn't know what they're doing. Like, sometimes they're lopsided. Sometimes they don't know where to go. Sometimes they don't cover it for each other. One of the goals last night was 3 defenders on one side and the other side completely exposed.
For the second goal, De Ligt messed that one up down the far right.
Yeah, they don't work as a unit. They don't talk to each other.
They're not. The manager's telling them to. Look, the manager's philosophy is to follow defenders or follow the attackers into midfield. So when in the Premier League, this is why Amorim's getting schooled by Keith Andrews. There's never been a manager before.
6 weeks in the job.
You guys are. I'm glad you're aware. He's never been a manager. This is his
He's
first
not.
ever
He's a
job.
set piece coach.
He was a set piece coach.
He's a
Yeah,
coach, though.
this is the first time he's been a manager, and he schooled Amorim because Amorim's bringing this Portuguese ideology that the defenders have to follow the attackers into midfield, and that's why when we lose possession, players are like, oh, so who's going to the attacker now? Because I'm following this man.
They don't know who's
It's all over the
covering.
place.
Right.
It's all over the place.
So-
and this is management. I'm
So
sorry.
there's also confusion, right? They don't know what they're doing and who's covering and who's supposed to be where. Also, when he was making these substitutions, he was shifting around players away from their strengths. So he pushed Mbeumo back into wing-back position, and he doesn't play there. He's an attacking forward. He shifted Lenioro from one side to the other. You know, when you play football and you warm into a position, you become more confident at it. You become stronger in that position. And then you get substitution and you get someone on the total opposite side, and then you have to kind of start again, work your way into the game. You can't keep moving players around too much, you know, because got to give them time to settle in.
Definitely.
And you can't play people out of their position. Bruno should not be playing as a defensive midfielder. He can't defend. He should be behind that striker. He should be in the number 10 position where Cunha is. Cunha is getting, moved all over the gaff. So is Mbeumo. You're weakening your players' abilities by doing that.
Right.
It's so stupid. And the mistakes he's making.
Right. So,
as in the coach, I mean.
How many of you, I'm going to ask you all individually, still believe in the Amorim project? I'm going to go Ken last. Let me start with Vim. Vim, do you still believe? Vim, do you believe this project for Amorim, is he still the right manager? It's a yes or no.
Unfortunately, because he's not adapting and he's making mistake after mistake and he's not getting the best out of this team, and I think we've got a good squad. I think we have got potential there. We need some help in defence,
right?
And the right personnel in defence, the right selection.
Right.
He's not able to get the best out of this team. He's playing people out of position, which is a big problem for me.
Right.
And he's on a downward spiral, unfortunately.
Right. So,
and I think he just can't do it. I was hoping.
So, are you saying
season,
get rid of him or keep giving more time?
Yeah, but only if we can get a good manager in, and it has to be a good manager, and it can't just be another.
Does he need more time, or he needs to go?
No, I don't think he needs more time.
Damn.
I think he's shown that he can't do it.
Okay, Kay. More time needs to go.
Personally, like I said, I'd give it up to like 10 games. Where when you look at the
10 games, which will push us to. So we've got Sunderland, Liverpool, Brighton.
I don't know what the.
There's also an international break in there as well.
Well, you got international break, yeah. But for me, when you look at, I'm just basing it off this season. I'm not going on last season because last season.
Right, definitely. I'm not doing last season. I'm doing this season.
We basically just tried to go for the Europa League, so we threw a lot of games away anyway. But for me, I look at the league at the moment. We're above Newcastle and Aston Villa and Forest, and those are the teams that we're going to be fighting for like the top 5 or 6. We're 3 points off Man City, 1 point off Chelsea. But when you look at the league table, it's too early for me to sack him. We're still within reach.
So keep supporting, and more. You say more time.
The thing for me is we're creating goals. We're creating goal scoring opportunities. The problem with our defense is we're making silly errors. And when in the Premier League,
just like Man City, too many defensive errors.
We're creating goal scoring opportunities.
We are creating. If you look at the stats, we're in the top.
I don't
We're in
care
the top
about the
team for
stats.
creating
I do
chances.
not care
But anyway,
about the stats.
like I was going to say,
we started off like that.
Ken, hold your horses. Hold your horses.
Like I was going to say anyway, like the Premier League, you make a mistake, you get punished.
100%.
Okay, are you saying 10 games in total or another 10 games?
Total, 10 league games in total. That's what I was saying.
So another 4 games then. 4 more games. Okay.
Yeah.
So in those 4 games, we have Sunderland, Liverpool, international break, Brighton. Who do we have after Brighton?
Forest.
Hey, they don't look winnable. The only one that looks winnable there is Sunderland.
Have you seen Sunderland play this
Sunderland are doing better than us.
Even that's not a guarantee.
Oh boy. Okay.
Actually, in fact,
right?
If we get hammered by Sunderland, should he go?
I'd still say 10 games. Like I said, what's hammered? Like the scoreline.
Old
Oh,
Trafford.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
like
got
another
Sunderland at
like a
home
3-1
next.
or something, or a 3-0.
Sunderland at Old Trafford next
If you
weekend.
get
So
buried at Old Trafford by Sunderland, then it's on the writing's on the wall, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So then
So,
why wait
okay,
10
So
games?
you're
Why wait
saying
10
give him
games?
more time. You're saying give him more time.
At this moment in time, I wouldn't say sack him right now.
Give him the Sunderland game then.
Devin,
I'd
give him
give
more
it to
time. Give him more time or sack him.
It's the Sunderland match. I think the ultimatum has to be given there. If it's not a convincing win, then he needs to go because that is international break right there. That's the time to get in a new manager, go out for
Yeah.
somebody. So you have that
Yeah.
time to also integrate with the squad who's not gone on international duty, which based on how they're playing right now, none of them should go to their on international duty. But anyway, you bring in a player manager to play a system. The system is not working. You back the manager with players that he wanted, and the team seems to be regressing, not showing the strength of what we were expecting right now.
Right.
And you're making silly mistakes, and you are not willing to adapt. I think that's the biggest issue of all when it comes to Amorim, in my opinion. You need to, you try to give it a go on something, it's not working. You're willing to die on this sword. By all means, I think it's time to lay out the sword for him to die on at this point. And I think you need to go all out for Glasner at this point, like all out. All this Southgate talk I'm hearing about and all this stuff. No.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
If you were Glasner, would you leave Palace to come to Man United? No chance.
Money talks.
He won't leave them. No, he won't leave.
but-
No, he won't leave.
Money talks.
He will.
No, but here's
It's not just about the money.
but let me explain. Because if I'm correct, he's at the end of his contract at the end of the season as well with Palace. So Palace are going to be, if you come to Palace with an offer and you buy out the contract like that, they'll
They're not
accept.
gonna mid-season as well. He ain't gonna leave the team.
But
If it-
what
if
about
he-
the
Money
curse of Man
talks.
United?
Money.
Hold on,
If
money-
he
hold on,
said
hold
to
on, hold on.
Gay, if he said to Gay, if you sell him mid-season, I'm gonna walk out. You think he's gonna walk out mid-season? I don't think he will do that.
I don't think he will. Money doesn't talk. I think he wants to see this project at least to the
And
end
he's
of
in
the season.
Europe. He's
Not
in
really.
Europe.
Not
They're in
really.
Europe. He won't leave.
Not
He won't
really.
leave.
Not really. I'll
He
tell
won't
you.
leave.
The other thing is though, right?
No.
Glasner's doing really well now,
Exactly.
and a lot of managers come to Man United and they die. So
Exactly.
do you not think that he
Right.
would,
So,
it
if
depends
there's a
on
chance
how
that he could
So,
fail
Devin,
because
you're
of the
saying-
squad we've got,
you're saying
and he could screw his whole career?
sack or
Exactly.
more time. You're saying if he doesn't do a good job against Sunderland, that's the international break. Get another manager in for the Liverpool game. Is that what you're saying?
You have to.
Okay. Right. Let's end that question with the one and only Mr. Fortress. I know you've been itching to answer this question. Yes. Let me place it properly for you on the plate. Should he be sacked today or give him more time?
I just want to talk about the Glasner situation. How many
All right,
how many
please.
people actually thought that we were going to get Sesko this summer? Before
None.
the transfer window
I
started.
None.
said, what did I put in the group? I said Vivel will be crucial to us getting him. Did I not put that in the group?
Before we were linked with anyone. If someone said to you, actually, let me roll that back. In May 2024, with United stinking out the place that we were going to get Sesko, how many people on this call would have said yes? No one.
Right,
If we said, especially when we knew that Newcastle were coming in for him, Champions League football, settled team, Arsenal went in for him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal actually went for Sesko.
Yeah.
Sesko said,
So what's your point,
What's
Ken?
the point? I
I'm
don't know what your point is.
guys,
Not anything is possible getting Glasner. He's trying to say.
Yeah. So
That is completely different.
guys, let me talk, please.
Go on.
Go,
No,
finish.
Get to
don't
the
interrupt him.
point.
Let him finish.
What I'm saying is, no one in this call expected Burma to join United. No one in this call expected the players that we signed. It was like, whoa, are we getting this? Glasner has won the Europa League, right? And his team at times were unplayable. He's a big mentality manager. Every manager in this world, including, I'm gonna go further, even the likes of Arteta, everyone wants to be the man that turned Man United fortunes around. Because there's this thing about, since Fergie left, no one's been able to do the job. Every manager would like to have the opportunity to turn.
So you think he
Let
will
him
do
finish.
it? He
Let
wants
him
to do it.
finish. Let him
would-
finish.
if we go and make him a proposition and say, look, we think you're the man for us. You can. We want you to come in. He would. It's not about money. It's all about Man United. Now let me finish. this season, yes, Man United are the biggest one, if not the biggest club in the world. For you to have the opportunity to manage Man United is a big privilege. So all this thing about Champions League, the name is a brand. So if we go to him and say, look, we want you to come in and turn the season around. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but he would at least think about it. And I won't be surprised if he says yes, because don't forget, he's European. In Europe, Man United are the biggest club,
He's in Europe as well, Ken.
yeah.
So
He's agreed to a
wanting
2-year
most of it.
deal until June 2026.
Exactly.
So Ken,
So he's
still,
early.
are you giving him more time, or are you getting rid of Amorim?
He's got to go today. Tonight, if I had a chance, I'll
And
book an
who's
Uber.
the interim?
You
Who's
know
the
what's going to
interim?
happen? You know what's going to happen? We're going to beat Sunderland. Everyone will go, oh, yeah, could this be turning? And then maybe we draw against Liverpool where people go, see, oh, look at all the stats merchants. Oh, look, XG nonsense. And then you know what's going to happen? We'll lose to Brighton. And people go, oh, what's going on? He's never won back-to-back games.
Yeah,
ever.
the back-to-back games is really bad.
It's ridiculous.
It's bad. That's bad. That is bad.
So, Tim, I've got a question for you. What do you want?
You don't know what I want.
You can't sit on the fence, mate.
No. I saw that performance yesterday, and I was very disappointed. I was really hurt. I think, like, why? I've been hammering in.
Yeah, I saw your video.
I've been criticizing the YouTube toxic ones. I've been criticizing the delusional fan base. I said the lack of patience. But left to me, I will give him up to the end of October to see where we are. Who are we close to? Because I said, let's give him the next 5 games where we are. So we have Sunderland, Liverpool, Brighton, Forest, and somewhere. Those 5 games, there's 15 points available. If we cannot get 9 out of those 15, bye, it's gone.
But
So
again,
that's up to the Brighton game.
The last
That's up
match
to
in
the Brighton
October
game.
is the Brighton, yeah.
Yeah.
After
he will
Nottingham
have-
Forest, who we got?
So Nottingham Forest is in November.
Yeah. 1st November.
So
So we've got Sunderland,
5.
Liverpool,
Sunderland, Liverpool, Brighton, Forest. After Forest, who
And
we
then-
got?
Tottenham.
Spurs, I think. Yeah,
Spurs.
And then
Tottenham,
Spurs
then
run
Everton.
the 8th. Spurs run the 8th of November.
So out of that's 15 points available. 15. If he cannot get us 9 minimum,
He
bye,
won't.
later.
Tim, what have you seen to suggest otherwise? What have you seen?
I think we are sacking managers literally quicker and quicker by the season. It's getting quicker and quicker
I
and
think
quicker.
it's a ruthless game, man. It's a ruthless
and
sport.
yes, I get
It
it.
is.
As we sack him, another manager comes in. Oh, these are the players I want. I need this one's removed. So we're removing, putting back in, removing, putting back in. That's my concern.
What's wrong
See
I
with
what I
mean,
that?
mean?
we might have to go to Chelsea model, just sack
Yeah.
him. Give him 12 months and sack him.
Chelsea had a lot of money to spend. We're not in that situation.
Okay.
Our
Chelsea
PSL was
lost 2 games back to back. I've not heard anything from the fans. They're
Exactly.
not
World
saying it.
Club champions.
Yeah, but
You
who cares,
missed my thing about that earlier, Ken. So
Yeah,
Well,
then World Club.
So-
we Ken,
World
United
Club
beat the
leader.
World Club
You know
champions.
Newcastle have only
Yeah,
won
but
one
because
game
of the
this
red
season.
card.
You know
What'd you say,
Newcastle
Ken?
have only won one game this season.
But I don't hear the fans saying anything.
They won't.
Exactly.
They
Who
won't
cares
say
about
it.
Newcastle, though? Who cares about
But they
Newcastle?
won the.
They're
What
the
did they win
Champions
last
League.
season?
They won
they won the Carabao
Carabao
Cup. They won the
Carabao
Carabao
Cup.
Comparing
Cup.
themselves to Newcastle.
Wait, he brought
And
the
they were in the
trophy
top
after
four
how
last
many
season.
years?
They were
50
top 4
years.
last season.
Yeah.
Eddie Hay.
Yeah.
Everyone was singing Eddie Hay's name. My England manager, great manager. They've only lost Isaac and they're struggling in the Premier League.
Yeah, but they didn't sign players. They didn't get their contract.
signed,
That's why
Jonas,
they're
right?
struggling.
They got beaten by Arsenal today. They
Yeah.
scored early and couldn't hold on.
Yeah, yes, they did, but they played really good football. They should have won the game.
Newcastle
Arsenal-
got 6 points.
I've
Let
got
me
a
tell you
question for you
now.
guys. I've got a question.
Drawn 3 and lost 2. Aston Villa won 1 game, drawn 3, lost 2. They're below us.
No one is
I
saying
don't hear
anything
anyone
about
saying
Aston
anything.
Villa.
That-
I don't
that-
hear the
I
fans.
don't
This
hear
is where your
I
Aston
don't
Villa
see
fans
fans on
mentalities-
TikTok or anywhere. I don't see any
Your
Aston Villa
mentalities
fans.
have been
These are
reduced.
the teams that we were trying to
Congratulations, your
change last
mentality
season
has
for top
dropped.
4.
No.
This
It's
is-
not the
These are the teams we were
mentality.
trying
Man, it's the
to compete
mentality.
with
There's
last
no.
season.
I honestly
People are
think
developing losers mentality in these
I
days.
honestly
Exactly.
think we as a fan base are expecting
We're toxic.
too much too soon. That's what I
Yeah.
think. Just a bit
We want
too
to sign
soon.
him in
I think
front.
we've got every right to expect.
Absolutely.
No,
Which is
too
not
early.
bad. But
Too early.
look,
We
we've got to
spend a
see
lot of
where
money
we
on
are.
players.
We got to
We
see
have
where.
we have a lot of revenue.
Sack the manager after
We've
6 games.
reported
Yes.
amazing profit results and instant results. But I've got a question, right? Because there is a lot of news, and Manchester United is in the news a lot. You get sound bites that the management, the board is going out there, getting a feel for who's available, who they could potentially bring, and obviously Glasner's one of them. I heard Zidane mentioned in the reports today.
No way.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Is there anyone else that is
Xavi.
potentially being lined up?
I heard Xavi right before I came.
Xavi got fired at Barcelona.
He ain't coming here. I think it's the same names he always linked to United. Southgate got linked before. Zidane always gets linked. There's not really that many managers out there.
But-
Well,
Do you really
Potter.
want a caretaker
Potter is
manager?
struggling.
No, forget
struggling.
Potter.
You want a
The-
caretaker manager till the end of the season. You don't want that. That's the
No.
worst thing.
So the thing is, what I've noticed with Ineos, with the latest board, is that they are listening to the fans, and the fans are kind of saying, well, they said we want Ruben, and there was a lot of hype about Ruben, and they went and got Ruben, and I think they are listening to what the fan base wants, the loyal fan base. So what are you guys hearing?
That he
He's
should be sacked.
getting the ball of confidence right now. That's
No,
what's
as in
happening.
who we should get, because Ruben's literally,
What, that's realistic, or
he's
who
the
do you want?
P45 is just kind of.
It's just round the corner.
Apart from Glasner, who else is there? Who is like
There's
seriously
nobody
being
else.
linked?
Iraola.
No one.
I'll go if we can't
Iraola,
get
yeah.
Glasner, I'll get
Bournemouth.
Iraola. Bournemouth. Premier League
But that's it.
experience,
Only these two guys.
Because they also there was said that the Fulham manager, he's no good. What's his name?
No, Marco Silva. Forget that.
Yeah,
No,
no, he
I have
was
another
shortlisted.
question for you guys
He
on
will
this
fail.
one. If we can't get these names,
Mm-hmm.
would you all look to go back to any of our previous interim managers?
Never.
Nah, never
Oh,
go back.
don't say Oli, please.
Never
Don't
go
say
back.
I was
Oli.
gonna say Rude.
No, never go
As a
back.
caretaker,
Caretaker, yes, till the end of the season. I don't mind that. Yes, till the end of the season.
rude.
That's where I was trying to get at with it.
No, Rude flopped at Leicester, man.
But you look
He
at
didn't flop with us though.
if you look at what he did with us,
he's
like
not
the players are
good
playing
in the
good
league.
football. The only difference there now is that because Rude played with the 4-2.
4-3-3, right?
I
He
thought it was
played the 4-3-3.
I thought it was the 4-2-3-1, but either way, yeah.
What, when it was interim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 4 at the back.
Yeah, but they were undefeated. And now keep in mind they played Leicester twice during his run, but they were playing some exciting football at that time. So it makes me wonder though if you do that just to at least steady the ship.
Yeah.
But-
Then
but-
bring
Then he's
Glasner
gonna
to
say
cover.
he wants the job
but
on a
30
permanent
games
basis.
is a long time. If we do that in 2 weeks, 30 games is a long time for an
It's a
interim
long
manager.
time.
And
And
he's
on
not
top of
doing
that, FA Cup games. So you'll just literally say it's a lot of games. It's a lot.
So should
That's
we
it.
write off the seat?
This
This is
Managers
and
for
keep,
2
and
years.
keep in mind this is if we can't get Glasner or Iriola.
But Devin, you know he only managed for 2 years before he comes to United. He's got no experience.
So
That
what
is
are
a
we
big
saying here?
gamble.
Should we write off the season and because we want
I
No,
don't
Amorim
care.
in?
Ken, we are not writing
don't
off
care
the
about-
season. Don't even go there. We are
I
not
think the
writing
longer
off
we
the
wait,
season.
the longer we
If
wait.
You wait, Tim. If you wait till
longer we
November,
The
yeah,
longer
the
you
season's
wait,
gone.
the harder it's going to be.
But like I
said,
That's
Then
why
you got-
if we
then you
look
got
at
to
the
get the right
next
person.
5 games, if we look the next 5 games, then we could have a different perspective. It's only 7 games in. We've won
So
2 and drawn 1.
out
And
of the
Okay.
next 5 games.
And if you look at the
what
3
do you-
games we've lost, Brentford won. Okay, forget that. We lost to Arsenal, we lost to Man City. These are top teams. We're gonna
But
lose
look
to
at the teams
Liverpool.
we beat though, and
But
look at
you're
the
also,
teams we
you're also
beat
ignoring how
Games
bad
we
we
beat,
look.
we beat
I
the
don't care
World
if it's
Club champions. We beat the World Club
because they had a
champions.
red card, Tim.
And we did the red card too. It
No,
was
the
10
red
against
card ruined
10.
the game. The red card ruined the game, Tim. If Chelsea had the full team out there, we would
Okay.
get blown away
Right,
that
they
our
got
fault
they, they
about
got they got
Man
beaten at home by Brighton yesterday. You saw that one, right?
because of the red card.
Whose
Red
fault
card
is
again.
that? Whose fault is
That's
that?
their fault.
That's their fault.
Tim. Okay, let's I think the next question should be how many points are we going to get in the next 5 games? Let's talk about
That's
it.
what I just said.
I was
Out
just
of
going to ask that
15,
question. I was just going to ask that.
out of
How many
15,
do you think we're
I
gonna
can
get?
see we have to get 9 minimum. Out
So
of
tell
15,
me, tell me out of the next 5 games, where are we getting 9 points?
Sunderland,
Exactly.
Sunderland,
That's not a
Forest,
guarantee. That's not a
Sunderland.
guarantee.
Hold on, Sunderland, Forest, and who was the game after Forest?
With Ange, we'll be for
Right.
it.
Spurs.
Oh, did you say Spurs? Spurs home or
Yes.
away? I need to know.
Spurs are away. Spurs are away.
Oh, okay. No,
Where is the
you
9
will be
points
surprised.
coming from?
This team will be surprised you are going to win at Anfield. I'm sure you'll be surprised.
No chance.
No,
Absolutely
That's
no
never
chance.
happening.
Honestly, the next
That
match
is
where I
never
think
happening.
that we have a good chance at 3 points is on November 24th against Everton at home. So, and you're telling me you think we get 9 points out of the 5 matches before that?
No chance.
I don't.
So-
I don't see it.
So
What
if
you're
we cannot,
forgetting
like
as
I
well-
said, if we can't get 9 out of 15, then it's goodbye. That's it. Goodbye. He has to find
So
9
why
points
wait?
out of
And
Why
have you-
wait to
have you
find out,
seen-
Tim? Why
Have
wait
you
to
been
find
watching
out?
Sunderland this season? See how good that they're playing.
Yeah.
Granit Xhaka
I think-
is running
And
the
you're
midfield.
already writing them off saying that we're just going to beat them. Like
You mean Sunderland?
Yeah, they got Granit Xhaka in midfield. He's running the midfield.
Yeah, they
That doesn't mean
are
they're gonna
playing
win.
some very good football.
If Sunderland beat us on Sat this weekend, then Amorim needs to start to get his resignation letter ready because he's going to be fired or he needs to resign.
Yeah,
That's-
if they beat us on the weekend, it's game over for him.
How much do we pay Ruben again? His salary?
With 12 million. What another thing? Good
12
point,
million to
Vin.
release him.
If we,
12
if we
million
sack
to
him
release him.
before he's been here a year, it's 12
Yeah.
million. If we sack
Yeah,
him
and then
after a
after?
year, it's less.
And when is
But-
his year up?
He said
November
he'll
the
walk.
4th is there.
It
So
was
probation
November,
finishes November 4th.
I think
No,
November.
it was like November 20 something when he came in. I remember.
1 year
But he
probation.
said he said
What
Oliver
if,
Glasner-
what if he wins all 5 games? Then what?
Oh,
Then he
Tim,
says
it's-
Oliver
won't.
Glasner only earns 4.5 million.
So your
So
money talks. Like I said,
a couple
like
of
I said
million.
earlier too.
Yeah, a couple of million. Nice little mansion in Old Trafford.
So if he
near Manchester.
comes and he's fumbling again, then what? Get rid of him too, right?
Yes.
Then go for the next
That's it.
up and
You've got
coming
to
guy.
keep doing it.
Then you go
12
tell
months.
Spurs, I want Thomas Frank. He
But
comes.
He didn't come in.
that boat
You
is
don't, you don't
past
want
now.
Thomas Frank. No, you won't.
I
you
wanted him
just-
before Thomas Frank. I thought he was a good manager.
I don't know,
He is.
man.
So Tim, going back to these 5 matches now, how many points are we getting?
How many points? Exactly.
No, we should be able to beat Forest. We got to beat Forest. We got to beat Sunderland. We just got to beat Forest. Got to beat Sunderland. We got to find a way and beat Brighton. Other than that,
Are you being serious?
I
Beat
think we'll be
Brighton.
lucky. I think we'll be lucky out of these next 5 matches to get 4 points.
4 points. You think it'll be that low? No,
I think we
don't
won't
think
get
it'll be
3
that low.
points. We'll be lucky to get 3 points.
What I'm saying is that the Sunderland game is up for grabs right
We
now.
win 2 of those 5 minimum.
I think because Forest are so poor right now.
Because Ange is gone there.
So, but that's my point. Like, I think that's the only one out of those where, like, I can say we legitimately can get those 3 points.
You know, Forest is away as well. I think
So-
the home games we've got a good chance of winning that.
okay.
Sunderland
Right.
and Brighton at home.
So
Let's
when was the
go
last
with-
time that we beat Brighton. We beat Brighton at home.
Everyone's prediction against Sunderland, and we're going to round up
I think we win that game. I think we win that game personally.
3 points. Devin,
Yeah, I think we win that game.
Devin, Sunderland, 3 points. 1 point, 0 point,
1.
1 point. Damn. Vim,
Hmm.
Sunderland, 1 point, 0 point, 3 points.
I don't even know anymore. Just don't know what to expect, right? Even there's a for Ruben to go, but I don't know, man. You just don't know what you're going to get with this team.
You know,
I was
Burnley
hoping
beat
for a-
Sunderland at home. Burnley beat Sunderland at home 2-0. And
Yeah.
Burnley are dead. So Sunderland ain't all that, what everyone's saying.
The same Burnley that came to Old Trafford and almost beat us.
But
Yeah,
we beat
they
them.
got destroyed
The
5-1 by
the same
they got
Burnley
destroyed by
that
City
nearly
Yeah,
5-1
but
won
no.
yesterday.
Forget what other teams. What did Burnley do when they came to Old
No, but I'm
Trafford?
saying away from home. This is my point. It's an away game for them.
Right.
Away at Sunderland, then that'll be a different matter. But I'm saying at Old Trafford.
They won
I
this
think
weekend
we
away
win.
from
Yeah.
home.
You
I'm
know,
Who did they
not
beat
saying
this weekend?
But against Forest, still, Ken.
Forest.
Forest, that's under Ange Postecoglou.
Okay, so
They're
let's
dead
talk about
manager.
Ange. Let's talk about Ange.
Uh,
How many times did Ange school Amorim? 4 times last season. Get out
And
of here,
he
man.
got
What are you guys
sacked.
talking about?
And he got
4
sacked, and
times.
so
he had
Yeah, but
people that
4
were
Ken,
times
very
last
good
what is the
players.
season he
prediction
beat
for against
Amorim.
Sunderland? Prediction against Sunderland.
The best result is a draw.
Draw.
You can't, there's no way we're winning that game. The only way
Against
we're winning
Right?
that
Sunderland.
No
game
way.
is if someone gets a red card. That's the only way we'll win that game.
Wow.
I'm telling you now,
Wow.
there
I
is
think
no
I
way
think
we're
we'll, I
winning
think
that
we'll
game.
win 3-1.
Okay.
Look, the thing is, Kay, I know you coach football and stuff like that, and I don't know what your guys are you
We
involved in this
are
football.
in injury
Are
time.
you
We need to
seeing
round
any
up.
patterns of play with this Ruben system and the way
I'm
they
seeing
play?
things that we're doing, but the problem with Man United at the moment is the problem is the chemistry with the team. And when you've only had a team for six games, like I said earlier, Sesko, Cunha, and Mbemo, this is the first time they've played together. So the chemistry is not going to be there straight away.
Hmm.
Did they
And you
did they
can't
not
get that.
play? Did they not play Grimsby together?
No, but my point is, when you have a front three that's very new in any team, they're not going to click together.
Grimsby.
Oh boy.
That's a good question, David.
Well,
We need to jail against Grimsby.
well,
I didn't say
I
that.
could
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
not saying
I know we're
was
gonna beat
look how it turned
Sunderland.
out
I
with
know
the
we're
lack
gonna
of
beat.
chemistry.
it's a very new team. It's a very
Yeah.
new team. Isn't it? That's all I'm going to say.
I
The
think
thing
I
is,
think
it's
we'll get
always
3
the
points.
team's always changing. It's always evolving. You know,
That's what I
people
mean.
come
There's
in,
no
people
stability.
go. But the thing is, you know, once the team is settled, like Palace and others, players come, players go, players get injured,
There you
but they
go.
still play well.
Right.
And
No,
we
but
don't seem to ever
how many
play
big
well.
changes do you see at those teams though, like Palace? There's not massive big
The
changes.
hub of our team is still the same.
I
We've
mean,
got Ruben and
if you
Casemiro, and
No,
really
but
we've still got the
look
same
at the
back
spine.
line.
Look at the spine of Palace's team. Eze wasn't part of the
Yeah,
spine. Elise wasn't part of the
What?
spine.
Sorry.
but
Eze
look at the
wasn't
other
part of the
Spine was a big
teams.
spine.
team.
No, he wasn't.
Where
They
did Eze
played on
play?
the sides.
Of
They played
course.
on the sides. They were not through that
Eze
mid.
played
That
three
So
rows.
he's
He wasn't
the
in the
so
spine
he
spine.
is
was a rib.
keeper,
He was a rib.
central midfielder, central
He wasn't
defender.
in the spine, bro. Mateta, spine. Henderson, spine. Who else is in the middle?
Henderson.
Spine.
It's the
Gahey,
spine is from the
Gahey.
middle. That middle
Yeah.
line.
Keeper, the
I
middle
think
is
it was
it.
Gahey and Richards in the back.
Gay,
Yes.
exactly. Always been there. Like the spine.
But
Mateta
then
was up top.
the people on the wings are just as important.
No,
You
the
know,
No,
as
no,
spine.
part
but
of
That when
that.
that
They're
spine
just as
doesn't
important.
change.
but the difference is though,
Yeah,
any
you're talking
team
about
when you
spine as a vertical line, but people
Yes.
that play on those two
no,
positions are
but when you
also
coach
vitally
football,
important.
you but when you coach football, you can bring in players like for like on the whip or up top. But as long as your spine's settled, the chemistry, everyone knows their lines, everyone knows their positions. This is why Slot
So
came into Liverpool and
what about
won
Slot?
the league straight
Exactly.
away.
Slot changed his spine,
No,
didn't he?
he didn't change the spine.
He
Didn't change
changed the spine, man.
No,
He
he
did.
didn't.
Right.
He
Who did
We
did.
he
are
change? Tell
coming
me
to
who he
the end
changed.
of the show, so we could carry on debating. I know we are going to
We
get
grab
3
him
points
back into
against.
midfield.
We are going to get 3 points against Sunderland
They
next
grabbing
weekend.
the first
I know that for a fact.
Played number 10. He's number 10.
We will beat Sunderland next
Okay.
Saturday, without a doubt.
So who
That
played at the
is
back?
And
Canate, Van Dijk. Who played up top last season for Liverpool?
Kanate's terrible.
He's not terrible.
Kanate's no
He's
good.
not terrible. He's not terrible.
Right.
He makes
all right.
he's better than
Okay.
Maguire, but he's got mistakes in him. Yeah.
Yeah, but tell me a centre back that hasn't got Saliba, meant to be one of the best coming up. He's got mistakes in him. Gabriel today messed up for the corner. He's got a mistake.
Exactly.
Every player's got a mistake in him. If you make a mistake in the Prem, you get punished.
Yeah,
half
every
the
player's
time.
got a mistake in them, but if you keep making the same mistakes again and again, or you kind of destroy the confidence of the team, and
But
the
that's why you
belief
need
just
your teammates
goes.
to help you out. That's
All
why you
right.
need your
And
teammates
they're
to
not
help you out.
helping each other, are they?
Right.
Really?
Yeah, they're
Gentlemen,
not doing it.
we have come to the end of the show. It's been an absolute pleasure. Big shout out to the UK crew, Kay, Vim, and Ken. Ken, who's
You
Amorim
actually
out.
answered the question: how many points out of the 5 games?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
I said
He
it's
done it, he
9.
said-
9 points. If anything less,
said 9,
it
yeah.
should go 9 points.
Okay, can we get that in writing? Yeah, someone write that down.
Yeah, 9 points.
So you realistically think out of the next 5 matches we'll get 9 points?
Yes. Yes.
All right, there it is.
And then, but then, Tim,
There it is,
if we don't, then we are wasting more of that season. And then
Listen.
it does.
How many points do you guys think we're going to get?
I said 4.
Vim, how many did you say?
Ooh.
Oh, it's cutting out. I can't hear what he said.
Vim, how many did you say?
I think he froze up.
He's
I think he said 2.
Ken, how many
Me.
do you think you got out of 15?
Me.
3 points out.
3 points.
Just draw,
Okay.
and a few
Okay.
defeats.
I said 6.
All right. We shall see. Gentlemen,
I think I'm saying draw Sunderland and beat Forest.
so you're just saying 4 points.
That,
The
yeah,
rest,
sorry.
all defeats, you're saying, right?
The other ones, unfortunately, yeah.
I'm not gonna go. Leave that alone.
And I'm supposed to be the optimistic one. So
It's all right. A big shout out to Kay, Vim, and Ken. Thank you very much. Ken, thank you for your I'm out today movement. I appreciate that. Devin, thank you very much for joining us. It has been a journey, but we have to keep believing and keep supporting the manager and the club. We can't support anyone else, but we also have to believe that this club has to improve. We can't accept this. Yesterday, unacceptable. So yeah, from all of us, glory.
Man United.
Ruben.
See you guys. I'll see you on the next one, guys. You take it easy, guys.